तुझसे ही तो मिली है राह, तू ही तो मेरी है चाह, तुझसे ही तो जुड़ी जिंदगी। तेरी यादें है कुछ अधूरी, सांस आधी है कुछ है पूरी, आंखों में है कैसी ये नमी। मेरा मन कहने लगा पास आके न तू दूर जा, छूने दे होंठ तेरे जरा सांसों में अपनी बसा। तुझे अपना बना लूं, तुझे तुझसे चुरा लूं, तुझे खुद में छुपा लूं साहिबा। एक मुझ पे करम हो, तू ही मेरा सनम हो, तेरी मुझ पे नजर हो साहिबा। मर मैं जाऊंगा रह न पाऊं, गम जुदाई का सह न पाऊं, ऐ तुझे प्यार का वास्ता। तेरी यादें है कुछ अधूरी, सांस आधी है कुछ है पूरी, आंखों में है कैसी ये नमी। रात के चांद तले आगोश में मेरी तू आ, बाहों में ले लो मुझे, जरा सपनों में अपने बसा। मेरा मन कहने लगा पास आ।
刚好练嘛，所以放开了。Bien, adulto yo do tomar de Learning ano yan, review natin. Ang 이게 나 이제 내가 이유도 보면 스쿼드 이제 배용 많이 거기 이유도 보자. 뭐지? 아니 이게 나 IT 자네들이 아래 여러 어이 여기 그래도 비행도 보고는 이거 얼마 đây đến câu nhiều ông mà tàu của này nuôi nhiều rồi ba cho tụi em kém ra đã mua những cái nào nghe cái núi cái con viral mà cái đấy à cái nó không ăn được มื่อสักสิยุทธรรมยุทธรรมเดเวกรต้องมีพาราสาวอย่างหน้าตาอะไรอย่างแม่ก็ทำนะว่าไอ้กรที่มีมากๆจะเสียตัวของเขา Hay người ta 나도 나도 돼. 형 자네야 형. 형 자네야 그러더라. 너 지금 왜 뭘?
Flowers across the land. The dark celestial city rise in the terror of peace. Power. Prime. Era.
Number 2 dapat itong the Cavalry. But again, they kept going and
buy those tickets. It's ph-mpl.com. If you are close to Makati, it is in Green Suns Hotel. And
Even if you're not close, come here.
we saw some people actually fly
Yeah.
in.
Because this is technically a hotel, so...
And it's near the airport.
Yeah, it's near the airport. You can stay here. I think they also have a discount for fans who watch MPL.
There you go.
So you can check it for yourselves.
Make
but
it a trip. So what do you guys think about games today?
Totally.
Bring it. It's just.
Okay, let's start with the girl who casted every single game.
What you think?
it was so fun. It was so fun. Like, we had really long games. We had really fast games. There was no in between, I feel. And teams just keep changing. So it really keeps you invested on
Yeah.
how their journey is going to be throughout this entire season.
For me, really nothing set in stone. There's no clear advantage when it comes to matchups. So again, I agree.
It's been
Strongest
fun.
region. Strongest season.
All right. That's been Brigida, Ingan, and Rockhart. And we'll throw it over to our good friend. He's got a sound. Ow!
And ang maganda dito sa nakita nating series is na-prove natin yung dalawang items sa keys to victory ng Aurora. And I think it's very important to take note na parang ganito nga talaga yung way para i-approach yung Onyx. Una, kailangan nilang ipuwersa sa funnel core itong si King Kong. So ano nga ba yun? Well, Yisun Shin can be attributed as a fighter core or fighter jungler. Pwede rin naman siyang maging funnel core kung saan yung gold laner mo ay fighter din. So, nakita natin nung game number 2 na pinili nila yung isang
Considering Kalea for this one.
This is a
later.
light hero.
I'm okay with this, though.
Yeah, I'm okay with this also.
Because this is still a huge and a very important hero in the trinity of Aurora and how effective they are.
Yeah.
But imagine if they get all three.
That'd be crazy.
Moskov, Hylos, and the Lapu.
The Lapu.
That would be like draft mastery 101. Because I feel like I get what you guys are thinking about this high loss. It's so good because I think we saw it yesterday as well, how good it could be. It slows down the Yi Senshin so much. I think that's what a lot of people forget. The Ring of Punishment is so good against heroes like this.
Okay.
Who rely on attack speed. It slows your attack speed so much.
Yeah. Okay, now finally locked in for King Kong is the YSS Kirk going to his signature.
Kirk, yes.
Yeah, Kirk. It's still a flex. Yeah.
But then Lapu Lapu gets locked in here.
Pretty sure.
It should be, right?
It should be.
I can't picture them getting other heroes for now. Not unless it's a...
I mean, at the same time, it's Edward. He has a lot. He has a wide hero pool, so
Yeah, but okay. I mean, if you're being a bit more cautious, then maybe it's
Maybe a jungler. You
yeah.
don't want to get too...
how about mid? Mid.
What? Mid.
Barca. Oh no. Eve.
No,
Oh.
they don't pick it up. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So they say, you know what, Doming? Sit down, sit tight. We're gonna get a hero for you later on.
But he has a one already.
Demon Kite, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Demon. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the camera was on Demon Kite.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Now these kites are getting
These
confused.
guys are getting
I'm glad it's not light kite yet.
Oh, pew.
Okay. So, at least now we know the matchup is going to be the Jushin Eve. It's been so long since we last saw this, and as you all may know, the Eve is one of the direct answers to the Jushin, and that's mainly because of range, and all the more now, I guess, after the hotfix, that it also has a better wave clear to provide in the early stages of the game, so it
Correct.
could be just as aggressive, I'd say, compared to the Jushin in the laning phase. So I think this is going to be pair well with the high loss and the space that it can afford to offer later on.
Oh,
But
that's cute. Look at that.
that's so cute, King Kong. But speaking of King Kong, I think his heroes are slowly running out for... No, I know he won't run out, but in terms of at least the meta.
That's true. I think we are not seeing as much of what we used to see, like at least the flexibility in the jungle, right?
Yeah, it's only been Lancelot Yi Sun-shin for King
Lancelot
Kong.
Yi Sun-shin, not even the Joy, which
And
is going to be his
for-
signature hero.
For Demon Kite, it's only been the Yi Sun-shin Fanny Lance so far this season.
Wait, did we not see a Joy for King Kong yet?
King Kong in this season, not yet.
Wow.
Prior to this match, 3 Lance games, 1 YSS.
And not even Demon Kite. He's been only on these banned heroes so far. The Yi Sun-shin Lancelot Fanny. So he is going to be forced to use something new.
That's interesting because as much as there are so many heroes starting to get opened up in MLBB,
Okay.
we see them relegating back into these heroes.
What if
Joe.
they go utility here though? But I think even earlier today there was a Nolan pickup
From MP.
Yes.
from MP.
You're
Maybe
thinking
that
about
could be
Fredrin?
one. Or the Joy that Ingan mentioned. If they want to stick with that, but you don't know what the Brusco hero is gonna be. Like it can just disrupt you. If he goes for the likes of the Badang,
The Cho.
Yeah.
Cho,
Again, Cho's not so good against Eve, but
still there, yeah.
still there. Can kind of just get rid of this high loss.
But I'm surprised the Lapo's still open.
Oh, that's a good point. They didn't even bother banning it out. They banned out.
Okay. Finally.
We're gonna see a good game.
The sigh of relief from Edward's face.
I'm surprised it's still open. But they really focused on Demon Kite.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a question we answer for later. For now, Onyx PH, they are in need of a gold lane. A gold lane.
A gold lane,
A
please.
gold lane.
Please.
Wait, there's a Moskov still. There's a Granger still. If they want to
Bruno's
cultivate.
pretty good. Like
Yeah.
Keller's had a lot of fun with Bruno recently.
Gotta be careful of the Lapu Eve. The range is too much. Maybe the Granger,
Yeah,
if it's just that. So
So
there you go.
There's a
Okay,
Granger.
Great Galea.
Okay.
Galea.
And now for Demon Kite.
What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? Utility wise, the Akai is still there.
Yes. Fredrin is also fine.
Fredrin's still there.
You don't want to joy here because of the Kalea too much.
Not anymore.
Yeah, you're gonna get deleted.
Immediately.
So Fredrin, Akai, unless the likes of the Nolan are gonna come out.
Fredrin Akai is the safe pick.
Yeah, but does Demon Kite want to do that?
Does he want to go safe or do you want to go crazy?
That's so funny because in the Howl it was mentioned that it's Aurora that should force Onyx to use a utility jungle, but now it might be them forced to use
Other
a
side.
utility jungle.
time to drop the
Still the joy.
You
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, fine. Okay.
Forget.
Okay.
Yeah, I
For
guess
Brusco.
Brusco won't be there all the time.
Yeah.
And he can rotate fast, but it's a big disadvantage for sure.
Okay. It seems like both teams are going to be comfortable with their drafts either way heading into this very crucial game who will decide who gets to win after the series. Onyx Philippines still on a win streak. Aurora just recently able to bounce back after the loss against Falcons, winning against Team
We're going to see a lot of, especially Kelra back on Granger. It's the more stable pick.
Yes.
Compared to a lot of what? Sorry.
Oh, I thought we were comparing it to the Moscow
Compared to
because that was
usual.
the conversation. But yeah,
Even the Moscow is actually a bit 50-50, right?
Yep, I agree.
Finally, nice to hear once again the crowd here at Green Sun.
Yep.
It's really loud right now as you can see Kelra versus Dominic.
Nasty. That's a usual gold lane matchup we see. That's how we're used to seeing it.
Oh, even the EXP lane. Sort of expected, I'd say. So whether or not he's still able to get out of there and contribute to the first objective, the first turtle, I think that's going to dictate a lot in how this game is going to turn out.
Just because I think he's going to have a bit of a better fight the moment that he gets the bravest fighter.
Yeah.
But for now, it's CC with the big advantage. He doesn't need that curtain call right away. You just want to go take that fight as soon as possible.
Ooh. King Kong picks up level 4 first. Slightly earlier, just slightly earlier than Demon Kite. So I feel like they're being very efficient still. Oh, wait.
Dash in electrifying beats, forced out an early flicker from Super Friends.
Wow. Imagine how fast the rotations are going so far. If we've been through slow games, I don't think this is going to be a slow game.
Oh, yeah.
Based on the tempo that's going on in both the Joy and the Yi Sun-shin.
And this is a 12-minute, 59-second game for
Wow.
Wow. Down to the last second.
Okay.
12, wait, 12 what?
12 minutes, 59.
Wait a minute. Demon Kite goes for the turtle.
That was fast.
Now Edward Latshaker's going to connect onto Brusco. There is no space for him to evade that. Kirk finally soaking up the damage for Onyx Philippines. That's going to be a 2-for-none trade. Aurora secures the turtle. Light still hanging around. He's able to back off the glorious pathway. No casualties for Aurora.
His level 4 came just in time.
Just in the nick of time. Oh my god.
I could have been traded there by Onyx. King Kong was trying to take the kill, but my goodness, Light coming in clutch. And this is why we put so much emphasis on when he gets his hands on the high loss, because look at how well Aurora are playing together. Even despite the way that Kirk has managed the XP lane, Edward still went in, landed their shatter, takes down Brusco, and Light was just there to see it through. He was just standing beside his teammates and soaking up the damage.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about as well, like how good Edward can actually pilot this hero. And you can also tell some pretty strong moves here being done by Onyx.
Tsunami Slam committed down. Super Prince is going to pick up a kill. Demon Kai goes in with the electrifying beats to shut down King Kong. Here's the response from Brusco and Prince. 2-for-1 trade. Aurora loses 2.
Oh, and even in the gold lane, that could have been a solo. So much action happening in this game. But yeah, Demon Kite badly wanted to take the kill onto King Kong. Definitely will be slowing down the process a bit more for Onyx, considering that Aurora's been the more successful team so far in the team fights that we're seeing. And since Dominic Kite has been managing the lane so well, you don't get to see Aurora and the need for them to rotate as much on the gold lane. So the pressure's all over the jungle of Onyx Philippines and the EXP lane. So they're able to provide more assistance to Edward, help him get out. And in turn, King Kong, we see how he's slowly starting to struggle just in terms of him being able to secure his resources.
Yeah, they're not rushing as well, Edward. I just noticed he doesn't go like, what do you call that? War Axe first. He goes straight for the boot, complete it, go for the fight.
Brusco jump. There's a Purify from Yue though. Here comes a Sun from Light. So that's an ultimate down for the side of Onyx Philippines. SOD already dropped down. Here comes the KK connection. Ultimate drop down onto Dominic, and he survives. Meanwhile, Light taking a lot of damage from Kirk and Prince. Here comes Edward. RWM drop down. Edward with the bravest fighter. Forced out the vengeance of Kirk. He might be able to take him down. One more hit by Garzen. And US steals away the kill. 1 down for Onyx.
Such perfect timing. Both the real world and the bravest fighter.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful to watch.
The real bravest fighter.
Oh.
Oh, you might say the real fighter, but yeah, sure. The real bravest
Yeah,
fighter.
Real
another
bravest
word.
fighter world. There.
Oh my goodness. Just look at how in sync Edward and Yue are. I feel like it's been a while since we saw Yue on a hero like this.
Yeah.
Because it's always been the Navarias. Previously, it's also been the
Selena.
Kimis, the Valentinas. But now on the Eve, we missed seeing this. And he's using the adjustment so well. Those clutch damage.
Oh my God.
Onyx answers back in the mid. Here comes Light with a glorious pathway. 2 down for the side of Sonic. Super Prince enters in with a Lantern Flare, trying to catch Demon Kite, who has the electrifying beats. Another favorable trade for Aurora.
And we're seeing XP diff right now. Edward solo kill on the top side.
Yeah, he may have struggled in the beginning.
In the beginning.
I don't think that matters anymore. It was just all in the beginning.
That was the best way to do it. That is a professional broadcaster right there. Thank you, Brigida.
Okay,
But you're correct. Absolutely. That is a professional broadcaster. That was the best way to do it.
Beginning. I don't think that matters anymore. It was just all in the beginning.
That was the best way to do it. That is a professional broadcaster right there. Thank you, Brigida.
Okay,
But you're correct. Absolutely.
yeah, things look so much better now for Aurora. Able to group up. They're not entirely reliant on just getting through the laning phase. I still feel like that is going to be a crucial and important part, but it's not that they're limited in terms of that anymore. Even looking at the gold right now,
Edward.
Domin Kite is just up ahead. Oh,
Another jump. Paired up with the ultimate coming in from King Kong. Edward is still alive. Here comes Light with the revitalized. That's what they're going to connect. We're waiting for Domin Kite's entrance. Here he is. Brusco quite low. Cannot jump away. Another member down. Aurora finds one.
Yeah, that was a solid engagement. I don't think Onyx expected Aurora to fight after they failed the initial engage with Yue.
I will never ever doubt a Lapu Lapu.
Yeah.
No.
Anymore. Once he gets the bravest fighter, when he gets to land those skills, he will survive as long as there are enemies nearby who, of course, do not have burst damage. And in that case, I think Onyx did not have enough. So now they get another free objective for 3k gold up ahead for Aurora. And look at Domin Kite and how he's leading the gold leadership board.
I also don't know if that's an Edward thing or a Lapu Lapu thing. Chat, what do you
That
think?
is true.
It's an Edward thing.
Is it an Edward thing?
Yeah. After observing his 500 games, I know it's an Edward thing.
Wow, you were there for all 5 months.
I was there. I was also consistent supporting him.
There you go.
I think.
You're not sure.
Okay, but that's
You even watch the scrims, right? When
Yeah.
you watch a stream and everything.
I'm actually their shadow coach.
Okay.
There you go.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Confirmed.
Ingan is a very consistent supporter of Mr.
Consistent. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
You said consistent a lot.
one of the great supports so far for Aurora was actually Light, the clutch revitalize. That's why Edward was able to out-sustain a lot of damage from Onyx.
Man, this game is accelerating to such a fast pace here. I'm not sure if Onyx is going to be ready for this mid-game.
Electrifying beats.
Okay.
Oh, he was able to force out the curtain call
Yeah,
first
he
there.
did. Yue
bad.
also picks up the Divine Glaive. That's a lot more damage that you could expect from the Eve. Oh, Law and Order.
Lantern Flare, Crimson Beacon. Here comes the jump coming in from Brusco. But just look at the damage of Aurora. Still no casualties, but the turret down bottom might go down. Demon Kite trying to chase right after King Kong. Domin Kite enters in, still no casualties again, and Aurora is going to fall back and wait for the minions and try to push the mid-lane turret.
Just can't touch him.
Imagine that much pressure. And now Demon Kite has the Holy Crystal.
Jump.
Making a play.
Brusco. No ultimate still. Aurora wasn't successful in taking down the mid lane, and Onyx Philippines was able to defend.
Right, after all said and done, that's 4.4k gold lead for Aurora. I would say that's as good as it can get, at least for now. And Domain Kite rather, is quite untouchable on this Moskov, at least for now.
He's still leading up against Kelra, and he already has the Trinity build
Got Trinity build.
in his arsenal.
That's how you do it.
So they definitely will be a lot more aggressive from this point onwards. We could expect Dominkai to even start things up, maybe. And I admire the patience even with the SOD lands. The timings in which he decides to go in. It's just really perfectly timed, but here we go!
Seal from Brusco. King Kong secures the Lord. This is a sign for Onyx to back off. Brusco is going to be sacrificial lamb, but Demon Kite wants to extend the trade. That's going to be a Brusco for Lord, and Onyx steals away.
That's a very crucial steal because if they gave that away, that would have been a big problem. They would need more clear. And let's not forget, like, as much as the hotfix was good, the Jushin is just not for clearing.
Yep. Somehow, Aurora are still able to manage this though. Domin Kite will not let it go any further. And Onyx might have to walk away for now. Oh, this is still Aurora seemingly pushing forward as if they did not lose on the objective.
Right, very confident.
So Domin Kite used it just to make sure to zone out Onyx Philippines and take a top lane turret with them.
Stole away the
He
purple.
also got the purple buff.
All right, so we're even Stevens right now, at least for now. But again, the map is like 70% Aurora controlled. I don't think you can walk into the Onyx jungle and still feel safe at this point, despite having the Mountain Shocker available, at least for a decent ship.
Yep. And this lack of damage is definitely going to catch up bit by bit. Look at Edward already securing the Queen's Wings as well. It's going to be a lot more harder for Onyx to take him down if they're not able to pour in the right amount of resources, and if they do not get to isolate him well enough. On the other hand though, I feel like Aurora, they still might want to be a bit more careful about the next steps that they do. They have the Purify spells, but one crucial setup from Brusco could still drastically change the flow of the game. And that cannot be Demon Kite. That cannot be Yue or Domin Kite. But that's the thing, like I don't think the Purify spells can just be forced out of Aurora easily.
Yeah. So Onyx Philippines really needs to pick their fights. A good pick-off, secure the kill, make sure that Aurora can't go head-to-head 5v5.
I just laughed a little bit when I said you can't force a Purify. I was gonna check how many people have the Purify, and then the graphic blocked me. Yeah, it's you and people okay with the Purify. There's two of them. All right.
Those are the main targets.
It's just so hard to play Kalea, especially with a lineup that goes very in your face.
Yeah, very mobile lineup paired up with Purifies. It's gonna be hard for Brusco to actually make plays. And now Lord Spawn in the bottom side of the map. Still, Onyx Philippines, they have a chance of contesting for this, but they know that Kelmer just came from the top side. Demon Kite, you're waiting for the entry. Look at the damage from Domin Kite, and Yoan follows up with the... Demon Kite, you're waiting for the entry. Look at the damage from Domin Kite, and Yoan follows up with the kill. One member down immediately. SOD is gonna miss. Onyx Philippines will have... One member down immediately. SOD is gonna miss. Onyx Philippines will have to concede this Lord to Aurora.
Man,
Yue! Yeah!
that happened so quickly.
Those were just a couple of spears from Domin Kite, and then the finishing Void Crystal from Yue.
That was clean. Oh man. And that just goes to show where our players are, where Aurora is right now, in terms of how spicy they can get. Even Keller is getting hit by Collapse damage.
No, Spear of Misery! Domin Kite, that was clutch! RWM coming in from Yue. Superfist was able to stay alive. Kellera, ready? Okay. King Kong has his ultimate. But Aurora was able to take the inhibitor turret, and they still have the Lord marching up top.
Oh, it's so tricky to position yourself. Even the damage from the passive, even when it's just the turret that's being targeted by Dominkite, is no joke.
Yeah, you're not even the target here.
You're not even the target.
Here comes the charge, Light leading it with a glorious pathway. Lord kept in check, Super Prince trying to work on Edward. Curtain Call already used up. Edward, Immortality Pump, Brusco jumps in, and they're able to clear out the Lord. SOD coming in from Dominkite, not gonna pop it anymore. 2 inhibitor turrets taken down, and Aurora is enjoying every moment of it.
They're playing very conservatively here, and I am all for it, especially for Roar right now. Just thinning down the advantage Onyx might have. Any opening is going to be slowed. 2 inhibitor turrets removed.
Amazing defense shown to us here by Onyx. They really tried to spread out their resources as much as they can, and even though they lost 2 base turrets in the process, they've been able to minimize what Aurora could have potentially done. At least for them, the timings in which the Lantern Flare stacks came in, that Land Shaker which never got to land from Edward too, I think those were really key factors into or as to how that entire team fight panned out. It was only the immortality that they got away from Edward, but still that meant something because it was forced, or it forced them to back away, not play as aggressively anymore, and so we could not expect as much follow-up from Aurora. Not to mention the fact that they also do not have the real-world manipulation in US hands at that time because he was already able to use it previously in that previous siege. So everything just fell into place for Onyx, at least for now, but it could be different if Aurora decides to go for another siege with all their resources intact.
Oh, no purple buff again.
Speaking of resources,
For
that's
King Kong, yeah.
another -1 on the resource bar. Man. All right, this is going to be really tricky for for Onyx to navigate because your initiation potential is almost 0.
Yeah.
Right? All you have to do is kind of just rely on Aurora to really mess up very badly because you can't just dive in with a curtain call. You can't just go in with a tsunami slam.
Yep.
So what do?
Force out the purifies from Super Prince Lantern characters. But
Yeah, but it's best if they get something out of it because Brusco also has the fleeting time now.
Yeah.
So he can have a bit more tsunami slams available and up for whatever side that they want to do for in a extended team fight. But can they even extend a team fight?
Kirk is low.
they're just blitzing the Lord because they know that Onyx can't go in. RWM already dropped down. SOD gotta connect. King Kong gone. Kelro might be the next to fall here. Brusco quite low. He's getting chased down by 3. Kirk caught in the mix. Here comes Ivatar! Taking 2. Brusco being chased by Edward. Super Prince alone to defend the waves. Pushing in for Aurora. 2v5. Brusco gone. Super Prince next to fall. The Sonics are blinded by the lights of Aurora.
The lights prevail today.
In a way, it's
As they can get. This one
able to do rather than watching out of potentially replicating.
The 6 jump in.
Is that the bait?
Oh,
I see. Nah, they don't care. They don't care about that at all. At least for the first pick.
Yeah, it's a great pickup for Kirk. At least now they get to ensure the matchup is gonna be and roll. Super
Used Selena.
bows.
Like-
I think they will
Be
still lacking.
the Edith.
All right. So we're seeing some spicy stuff coming out of Onyx here.
What does Yue pick into this though? The Novaria yesterday was real. Oh, as confident.
Game number 1.
This cannot go wrong. This is going to be an entertaining match, whatever happens.
I think maybe, just maybe, would have been a miscalculation there for Brusco a bit.
Isis already has his two core items. It's gonna be hard for Aurora to keep up with them, especially since Brigida mentioned that in terms of extended.
Already online. This is Kelra, this is King Kong already with their full item builds. They just need, or King Kong just needs to upgrade this Magic Blade so that members of Aurora, they literally had to walk their way back to the base, and they only have 4 members for this upcoming defense.
Lord now sieging in the mid lane. Light doing his best to delay the push of the Sonics. Kirk got isolated once again, forced out the Salmon Force from Bombing Kite, but look at the damage of Kelra! Spear of Misery gonna connect everything, connecting for the Sonics as they take game 1!
Would maybe work, maybe it'll be. There's a guy talking about.
The Selena's still open.
Why do I feel like Super Friends is gonna pick a Louis?
I think the control. Absolutely, yeah.
That won't be your assignment in the upcoming team. Wait,
What?
the CC, I don't know.
Jumps in. Edward was able to purify out and save himself, and now the tides have turned for Aurora, forcing Onyx to back off. Still no casualties, but a lot of action so far in our game.
Okay, no more screaming.
No more screaming.
No more screaming.
Exactly. I mean, I get
Is
it.
that
That
true?
was just too intense, you know?
I get it.
Should have been like this, but
Yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda.
should have,
The what
could have,
ifs.
but a lot has been changing so far. And now, the spot where Light is, Brusco jumps in as well as Edward. It's gonna be for the side of Demon Kite to get the turtle, plus gets 2 kills. Aurora finally finding their footing.
It's looking to be primetime Saturday for Mlbb so far, the way it's looking right now. Aurora getting a really good start in this game, although we aren't able to see much yet, especially from this surprise CC gold lane pickup from Onyx.
Familiar
Yes.
from their previous game.
Very familiar.
I see what you mean. And I'm
It's a gold.
It's
Dù yên ngoài cái đó người ta thì không. Pasó bro. Pasó nada conecta otro.
Being very aggressive about this.
Edward stuck in the middle, but was able to dash out. And now Kirk went for a Yue, so can't reach him as Demon Kite will secure the turtle once again. There's the jump coming in from Onyx Philippines.
Whoa.
And they were able to take down Demon Kite. SOD is going to connect once again. 3 bodies of Onyx finally falling down. Able to take down Demon Turtle once again. There's the jump coming in from Onyx Philippines.
Whoa.
And they were able to take down Demon Kite. SOD is going to connect once again. 3 bodies of Onyx finally falling down. A double kill coming in from Edward. And Yue also joins the party, and just King Kong left to fend for himself.
And very similar to game number 1 here. Aurora making very good decisions even after Onyx has made a play. They actually will be the one to secure that turtle as well. Turtle number 2 is on Aurora.
And the plays that Onyx tend to go for seem like they have to have this certain structure or template to it. It's always the tsunami slap into the yin-yang overturn. And yes, at first, it does seem like they are getting the win. But we have to take into account that other members of Aurora can still catch up. There's the SOD that can come in from Doming Kite. And if you're the ones who start things first... Oh, wait, hold on!
Oh, Doming Kite was able to pop his Purify and evade Brusco. Now here comes Light! Able to shut down Kelra there. No trades for Onyx Philippines as Aurora was able to defend Doming.
Yeah, that was beautiful for Doming. Not only did they purify the critical, but he also purified the Tsunami Slam. That's 2 for 1. Got a great discount right now.
Yeah, so going back, Onyx, we did say that they might want to be a bit more patient in terms of that fight, but they were the ones who started things first, and when they were already able to commit majority of their important resources, then there's nothing else holding Aurora back from just coming in the fight. They had all their resources still intact, their HP could best come back now and then because this is a Uranus we're talking about. They have that sustain. The Tro can also generate some shields every now and then to keep himself safe. And the iframes that you can also have through Demon Kite. But Onyx still wants to fight!
Oh, beautiful Thorn Rose! But still, Brusco was able to take a Demon Kite. Ouch! That was a skill they were willing to take. Now SOD is going to connect. Here comes Domin Kite. There's stun coming in from Kirk. There's a kick coming in from Light. And they were able to take down two for the side of Aurora. Super Prince caught in the mix once again. Kirk wants to back off. That's going to be a 2-for-1 trade. Brusco in exchange of the Kite Brothers.
Such crucial umbrella placement.
I know, and we're seeing how it's utilized here, right? Whenever someone chases Kirk,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to keep your eyes open because that umbrella could come out of nowhere.
Yeah, and there's always a way for Super Prince to get out of danger. So that's another thing. Even if Onyx seem like they're really playing this so aggressive despite the lead that's in Aurora's hands, it's not that they're losing out big time. They're still able to find some trades every now and then, but Edward, that's
boy.
a problem.
This is the growing problem here for Onyx, but at the same time, you guys know, the moment you get like anti-heal,
There's the pull once again from Brusco, but Edward was able to out-sustain it. Here comes Kellera, though. I'm not used to seeing Kellera on the CC.
I am not.
absolutely not.
Oh, 4.1k gold lead established by Aurora. If Onyx was a ticking time bomb lineup in the first game, clearly now it's Aurora, but they're still controlling the early to mid game. So now the ball is really in Aurora's park.
Domin Kite's having such a great time. He's freely able to take the turrets that they desire. And imagine this is all on the back of just Edward really standing in front of the members of Onyx. Not entirely Light doing those flashy flicker way of the dragon setups just yet.
And again, he can do that right now, but at the same time, later on, once the anti-heal, once the glowing wands get online, once the sea halberds get activated, that's the time that, you know, Uranuses usually have a problem. So we're going to wait and see for that, if that arrives. But right now, it's 8 minutes and 30 seconds in the game. It's still 5.3k gold lead for Aurora. So Onyx is not quite out of it just yet, but the map is shrinking for them.
Yeah. This is looking a bit too familiar to game one, though.
Yeah.
So now
But the
Aurora,
difference is Kellera doesn't have a
yes. I guess still a bit more favorable in how... But ultimately, execution could still matter in how these next team fights are gonna turn out. But Domin Kite,
I guess as long as Doming doesn't get caught.
Okay.
Nice cancel there. Maybe accidental, maybe not.
He knows Super Prince. He kind of knows. There's a flea. There's the kick from Light. He was able to flicker out. Here comes the traction pulse. Gonna get sucked in and fall in hands of Yue. Kirk has to back off. Crucial kill for Aurora. Right in the spot of the Lord.
Super Prince did all that he can just to escape that. The flickers, the placements of the umbrella. But now it's just Aurora clearly winning it out. No single member from Onyx could afford to contest and show themselves in this situation.
That was clean as you can get. Basically exhausting a very big resource from your mid laner. Now, Aurora are they're gonna have to find a use for this Lord for sure. I guess the one thing that Onyx doesn't have here from Game 2 that they had in Game 1 was excellent wave clear.
Yes. And the Moscow.
And the Moscow.
They don't have it.
Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, Kellera is on a CC. They're doing a funnel strat. What era is this? Onyx Philippines has to think about the Lord.
Traction
March
pulse?
eventually up top. Traction pulse was used there. And you can see just the damage coming in from Demon Kite. Doesn't have to even go that
This is
deep
bad.
to dish out the damage from Aurora.
A 2k gold lead in the hands of Yue against Super Prince and a 504 KDA for the Kimi.
There goes those defenses.
Yeah, imagine the amount of damage you can expect from these two marksmen, and you have a Lancelot. So this is another tri or triple core setup where Aurora has endless sources of damage to bank on in the team fights.
There's the curtain call from Kellera as Aurora was able to burst down the top inhibited turret. Super Prince has to back off. Lord still up, and Aurora got what they wanted. Edward staying in the mix, can't seem to be taken down. Even up against 5, he's still alive. Was able to purify out the Tsunami Slam of Brusco. Now Light he got taken down there. That's going to be a 1 for None Trade. But
On the base.
Aurora are locking on the base, and they extend the series. 1-1 for Aurora.
There's just no going home early on this.
On the job, east to the southeast. Taas ang matawa, proud and loud, cause every enemy we devour. Susundan ko ang iyong wakas, kasama pataas, tagumpay natin to, dahil tayo'y malakas.
I can't recall if we've seen another one in week 1, but at least in week 2, this is the second Grok game. So for options in the EXP, there's a Hilda, although there's a Grok. What does Flap play into this? Bada is also there.
Almost all the signature Flap heroes are taken out.
Unless he has a surprise for us.
Wait, no, something's wrong.
Фотография твоя, горят воспоминания о тебе. У камина в 6 утра разбитая душа, и все твои обещания пустота.
别墅里面唱 K， 水池里面饮龙鱼。我送阿硕茶具和研磨下笔，直接给我4个字算大展宏图。大师亲手提笔字，大展宏图，搬来放在办公室，哎，大展宏图，员工都点头。有料，鸿运不能总是当头，因为当老他说要玩就要玩得大，玩得大点。别墅里面唱 K。
Now I'm a geisha too.
So how did you come by such surprising eyes?
My mother gave them to me,
Generous of her, wasn't it?
as you have been to me.
For me, won't you? There now. That is your gift to me.
Now I'm a geisha too.
So how did you come by such surprising eyes?
My mother gave them to me,
Generous of her, wasn't it?
as you have been to me.
For me, won't you? There now. That is your gift to me. This will buy you some. Now promise me one thing. Next time you take a tumble, no frowns. That's better.
In that moment, I changed from a girl facing nothing but emptiness to someone with... I saw that to be a geisha could be a stepping stone to something else, a place in his world. The money the chairman had given me could have bought fish and rice for a month. But I gave it back in prayer, keeping only his handkerchief. I asked one day to become a geisha, and then somehow to meet him again.
Now I'm a geisha too.
So how did you come by such surprising eyes?
My mother gave them to me,
Generous of her, wasn't it?
as you have been to me.
For me, won't you? There now. That is your gift to me. This will buy you some. Now promise me one thing. Next time you take a tumble, no frowns. That's better.
In that moment, I changed from a girl facing...
Every day, this police officer goes to work. He has to order his coffee like this so his colleagues don't laugh at him.
You just wanna,
Just black coffee.
Okay, alright, we'll get that ready for you, sir. I have a black coffee for Jamie.
Every day, this police officer goes to work.
So humans do this weird thing where they spend 8 hours a day almost dead. They call it sleeping.
Oh, sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just do the most inefficient thing in the world and put myself in a voluntary coma.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Dude, sometimes I'll pop into a human's bedroom while they're sleeping and I'll just like look at them to see if they'll do anything. They never do. They don't even wake up. Sometimes they'll wake up and I gotta dip out and I'll be like, my bad. But usually I'm just watching them and they're not reacting at all.
Just leaving themselves completely vulnerable for any predator.
Totally.
You know what I do?
What do you do?
I visit them in their dreams.
Ooh,
Yeah.
trippy.
I mean, it's a very accessible dimension for us.
Yeah,
But for them, it seems like, they gotta go to sleep.
Do you understand that humans sleep for a third of their lives?
No.
Yeah. Do you know how many of their problems they could solve if they didn't need to sleep for a third of their life?
I mean, did you do the math on this?
Yeah.
What's the number?
They could solve roughly all of them.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Ridiculous. So humans do this.
You could rebrand. You could rebrand anything to make it sound healthy. You could rebrand anything to make it sound healthy, and to prove it, I'm gonna rebrand Pepsi to sound healthy. I'm just gonna rebrand regular Pepsi for this one, and I'm gonna use the skinny can because I like the aesthetic of it a little bit more. Changing up the colors a little bit, I'm gonna start with a solid black can. I'll put the Pepsi logo front and center because you have to. I gotta find a unique angle to make this one sound healthy, so I'm gonna go the hydration route because the main ingredient in Pepsi is carbonated water. So I'm gonna call this Pepsi Hydrate Plus. The plus having no meaning at all, it just makes it sound better. I guess it could be like plus flavor, I guess. Pepsi does use natural flavors, so I'll add naturally flavored on there. And then I'm also gonna add 100% plant-based because that's true too. Since the main ingredient is water, I'm gonna emphasize that on the bottom, saying main ingredient always water. And instead of just being soda, I'm gonna call this premium sparkling cola. At the top, I'll add smooth taste and clean energy, and then below that, a few more call outs. We'll go with fat-free, gluten-free, and low sodium. And the plain black can is cool, but we need to do a little bit more. I'm gonna add some blue elements to this to really accentuate the water, and I will put the Pepsi logo in a water drop. And just like that, telling no lies at all, we've got healthy.
There's this cube on the screen, and it bounces around all day, and some...
Did you know that a single fish helped fund entire kingdoms? In medieval Europe, codfish, also known as the fish that never spoiled, was so valuable that it became the backbone of northern economies. Because it could be dried and preserved for years without rotting, codfish fed armies, fueled trade routes.
You think you've asked? Shoot me.
Beg your pardon?
You've killed hundreds of us! What's one more?
Okay.
Please! I said shoot me! Too slow! Fast as you can! Again! Come on, English! Again. Too slow. This war will be fought up close. You need a street weapon. Relax your grip. Allow the bow to rest.
Hả? Đâu có một cái cửa này. Nha.差不多了。你一个白人回到北京了。什么？我有一个什么学？ Pretty over. And that unlimited. So, kawan unlimited boleh lawan ya. Ini mana? Boleh lawan dah. Aku kawan internet tu yang ada call lu. Dah nak ni. Macam ni boleh. Ai ông cô ta biết số gì. Mi ta mà quay lại của nó ta biết số này. Ai ông cô ta biết số gì. Ông cô. Yêu nó. Cái gì đó. cái trend这里面的这个对了，妈的，不咋不真对了，怎么也完了。哎呦，你要不只有带着的打的小姐，我今天都不懂得是要那样的。아주 사야도 마땅 그러거나 그리고 주가 아니 좀 사야 문도야 이게 그 도로주는 이게 나 되니 이게 다 이제 또 대신 먼저 알 거거든. gimana ada ya itu bagus tahu pun kalau nggak belum kamu tuh berapa dia kan dia kalau mau ini jalan itu jadi masalah ini kalau dia ini ada sih masalah tahu ada juga yang kamu sekarang mau naik apa naik kerana mungkin saya yang mau pokoknya semua pekerjaan dia berlangsung. Ini mai đâu ini. Kecil mana ni? Udah ni lah. Udah itu tu lah. Saya cuma itu dah. Kau je. Kau tu baca student dok. Apa yang paling ni hai dah. Kelas anak nak apa ni? Saya kan orang e-sport world championship why तो बोले थे वर्ल्ड गेम्स कोई भी बोले अब देखो why तो बोले nhưng mà những cái khoa dầu liền rồi cái gì nhiều hơn những cái nghiêng của ông thì mình các bạn này nghiêng của những cái mất rồi 잠깐만요. 내가 알아보니 내가 나와요. 맞다. 나오는데 잠깐만요. 매너인데 저게 나오죠. 이게 부지기네 하여요. 얘도 쓰는 말이에요. 뭐니 할. 난 말. 왜 말아? 손에 말해도 너랑 너무 힘이 Madami na yine yapmayayım. Hadi. Zeko walizaa instruments tofauti. Yana Şunu kulina sounds the same as Engineers like services down to health science person and students providing process is down on issues to $2 I'm going to go to Sigma is US message radio signals that's great news. So then they call them everything on them. The darknet then it go okay. And application is also needed for borrowing my to whom? Well, like since I'm not the middle class, I also don't know. There's a thing. Ronald! Ronald! Mike के किसी का नाम था मुंगे माइक के किसी का नाम था मुंगे बा साउंड सिस्टम की फोन में कहीं का नाम था मुंगे बा तो कब कहा था
Ay, puno ba?
माइक
May tingin na rin.
Nga wire no
Nga, why kaya ang pool mo dun.
ओए तो बच्चा मार की bro माइक लो ओए where now in your go as the next so was this under and then bro it's like immense thing now I mean the thing is that the family also not music and it's not right to follow your own thing like related to noise that day if you cover it like so where is got the no if you want cover it because this is the they can do it then Poi sicuramente reale, in sua storia, nella storia. Perché le vere una che hanno guarda io non vedo una mala sarà noi. Sarete ore anche e questo è non voglio parlare adesso. Quello come devo. Da quando tanti a trovare. Mi ha detto male. Don't be angry. Giá thành nào giá thành nào biết rồi. Đơn giản. Thì nó internet không quan trọng. Cho nó không bật rồi. Vì thế không mang được. USB sẽ nào là cái USB là quan trọng. Ai dùng thì còn cái gì. Còn có số không. Ai ghi sao bằng này. South Korea, China, Japan, Australia, high lowest to India không tỉnh.
Hai mươi vòng để đi nghe tôi luôn.
Ai hai vòng để tôi
Ôi ơi, nghe nghe rồi đi anh.
nghe rồi vậy.
Cái anh mai em bên anh em. Cái phone gì bên anh. Hai gì đã bài em.
Để phun dưới phá chữ cái lối này.
Nhưng mà cái phai gì cũng đang.
Nghe sao mà phá này đi.
Vô đông đông rồi.
Mấy thằng phá này bên quan gì ra bên nghe sao đi.
Tôi nói này.
Không được sao.
Hả?
Không được sao.
Để cái number.
Anh cọc cái tôi là không thằng gì mua động cái đồ ngon. Cái này thì đồ ngon là quả. Đã thì xuống được.
Như thế nào? À, lần ngoài thôi. Chiều ngoài thôi anh làm gì đâu nào.
Internet người mà thấy đi ngoài đó nó phải để không?
Quay lại. Xong. Đây tụ bên thay chỉ có nào vào khăn nếu. Ôi gì chạy anh
Anh đi ngoài thì mình học tới phải học kỹ luôn. Anh ông lâu rồi học rồi. À.
À pa pa thằng này à.
Ôi. Nói là kia
Nó là có số xong rồi rồi.
Bạn còn chưa có điểm đúng không?
Chắc
Ở nhà hai rồi Japan là quay lối sang gần bình nhiều mà. South Korea Japan thì là quay lối sang nhưng mà thân mà thân là US này. giá cái chào luôn được.
Yêu này.
Thời sau đấy các cửa hàng mà.
Tay đang xa ra đó. Qua này này. Cái này tam này này. Cái này sao cái bài này đó. Người ta đấy. Xây mga tuổi thì sao nữa.
Các bạn đừng gieo hả?
Unlimited networks.
Đi nào chơi.
4G da unlimited na tayo này.
Cái gì đó.
5G da unlimited.
Nhớ
Ay, din lo small.
Cái gì đó.
Ay, din si mahanga ne mo. Ano ba ta pwede na? Ano ba mahanga? Ang sa tapo. Ano nga mali sa
Ay, Gio. Mà cái một cái ôi trời ơi.
Okay, to na. Ano na? Kaya to no.
Không ra bài.
Ear pie lo pwede ng Gio. Hello? Ông này hồ nghe mò năng đi bút tất thang cặp tôi một tiền.
Em thang cặp được.
Này xem mà thấy này.
Ngô mà đang cái gì mà nó sao thế?
Sis, là chỉnh phi rồi.
Nó anh học ta đừng cái này thằng rồi.
Sao lại? Cái này là cái tên mình liệp rồi.
Đó tiền. Học ta mình đây game cái thằng rồi.
Đi. Mama ini kan salam nih. Mama ini mama sebentar deh.
Anh tôi internet unlimited này cái sao này unlimited này tôi chán chứ.
Cái gì unlimited luôn rồi.
Lôi cái này cho không lôi thì mà anh đi đó. Chúng ta biết coi về gì cho không lôi rồi. Anh lôi thì bao nhiêu? Còn thì bao cái chế độ này sẽ bảo tay cái mình cái phải trái phải anh đi về coi một cái lôi vậy. Anh đi đâu vậy vậy? Anh đâu cái chỉ là vậy. Anh đi cái cầm lên tới mà mang hàng về cầm lên tới vậy. Lá số phone bằng lúc number đó. So direct number itu kan automated call eh. Atau number na internet lo igare to na.
Ito Manipur kita.
Hoy.
Mesti lang niya.
Hindi na magka ama na namyo. Kung hindi na magka ani na namyo. Number sino na bali ako na namyo. Masya brand na bali na namyo.
Simbaw ha yung nangyay.
Ay, nasa.
Ito ko yun, Rizal Handi yung phone daw yan. So, okay Manipur na. Niwang pa ito niya.
Yêu biết rồi.
Ôi.
Ya cái đầu là mình yêu này.
Ở đây within number change đâu đó. Yung na lại. Ano wait change rồi nó phone đâu vậy nhỉ? Cái đây là bởi chỉ có change đâu đâu. Ôi cái này. Okay, rồi xong xem cái gì đó.
Ôi rồi cầm cái gì. Ấy là hay bị bài chứ. Unlimited bây giờ mà tới này. Unlimited là bây giờ thì quay vào cái này. Anh đi.
Có điều mình phải đi xuống như ngoài đâu. Phone gì không ngoài.
À, đi mấy xe này, anh lên là cứ ngoài. Cái này,
Sa iya may gapo ya ko, ya
cái
ko.
gì mình có.
As tinapay lang. Layo, siya ito mo yes. Kaya sa iya may gapo na. Kaya ikan baka ramdaman mas ko pala ngadi. Tupalising anong zonga, nagkakaroon ng mga ito. Anong zonga na gawin sa mga our price. Ay, yung gapo. Para cream, para yun. Bawal sa pwede na naman. Then I will think of the please fill up with the last one to do. That is the night. Goodbye, goodbye, I will be back to you.
실무진하고 한번 이렇게 아, 계속 안녕히 한번 놀고 오시려고 그래. 진짜. 한번 좀 사이에 아,
Yeah, yeah,
내가 계속 얘기하고.
Kali mag-iba Jaka pa ina-throw na sana yung game.
내가 요새 다이도 지워 걸.
Yun ay 2GB ka na ka-grab doon na. Good way you think.
아니 그 지울 거지. 어디
Fireman.
가나?
Fireman. Eh, 8GB ito.
8GB 통틀어.
Hindi ko hindi ko na po.
그런 거 하면 볼 있어.
Ay, game na lang yung nuhay na mo.
Ako 지우 아 대학 거지 이거 되지. 나 너무
Nuhay na yung parang
뭐 이렇게
virus ka sang na naman.
yes 사이가 문제는 바이러스 가야.
Nangyayang mo, nangyayang di ba? Nangyayang
야 이제 팬분이
na ba ay privacy niya? So po, bilhin na.
Oh, no. Ano ba? Naroon ba? Yung sabihin.
Isang ganon po yung sila ko.
No.
Kung ganti. Kaya man.
Okay.
Ay, sino mo pa yan? Siguro po yun. Sa ko yata mo yun. Ano? Lagi sila yung sense.
Wow! Kinh bay liều. Này như này này.
Ay, sana mo yan eh.
Gì.
Si by si tani ko so idana. Ay, bro, si Humana. Alcohol hap sila ka. Na ba, makukupog na. Ang bro. Mana yun? Rose, kita na ti. Rose, water mo naman. Eh. Mi mamit po kayo. Siya, tadi lang din sa sama.
Yun, tama pa.
Di ba, ang ganda lang, nagtarabot ito nga eh. Sa tumayin daw, way.
Kia sắp đến siêu tổng hòa.
May kaya sabi, no? Ay, ang kakayaho na ni.
Nhiều.
Tôi mới là bạn cái bộ này tôi tập năm tập thôi mà.
Anh già nữa mà anh là bài.
Ay, ya ba niya? Ya, ready ka le. Laptop sambay di thu ni. Phone na lang ano kaya yun. Nang dongle library ka.
Ha,
dongle.
Em nó biết được.
Nang library ba? Anh không biết cái dongle. Eh, ay cái leader do di. Ano na ay di oje. Nang di sila sa akin sa ano do. Kung 5G na to ba? 5G. 5G dongle ito.
Sabi ko, mo ikan 얘기하다가
그래요? 내가 더 나와.
야,
내가 내가ทำงานเองแล้วเนาะไอ้จะทำมองมากนะสิไหมโรสไม่ได้ไปไงเราวันรู้เราทำงานมากเลยที
kinh máy PMS là cái này. Vì xem nhiều thằng này.
แล้วว่าประธานหน่อยต่อต่อก็แล้วว่าประธานไม่ได้หน่อยเลยกินไม่หน่อย
그래서 이게 지들 MS처럼 백일로서 백일로서 모바일 백일로 가면
지금 가이 지금 어제 딴 놈이야
지금 나스 아이 인디아 몽바이
빨리 소지 와야가
싱가포르
나 사이로 온데기는 신호로도 다시 ay lawa
아니에 오늘가
Em like ba yan rồi? Đang like ba rồi?
자 아이 왠지 네. Rice beds, it's not that. That's it. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 minutes. Wow! Let's give up and give it. My God! Nah, nah, nah!哇，这个也能写的。
哎，刚才也，刚才也。
带什么的？对啊，很用。就是。
哦，蓝色的模样。哦。
My God! What the fuck? What the fuck? Why? Fuck. Ah, man, it's a devil. Literally a devil. No, I would rather spend money than to use this here. What's the command? Oh no, no. She was literally a devil.
Wala tayong tumawa. Pares tayo mali. Lanzu. Uy!
Ability to protect one another mainly comes from James, from Super Yo.
In the mid lane. The problem I see, I think he's just so good in the lane 1v1, but then what he provides throughout the...
Am I picking up a Forza here?
So what does Haji pick up?
Lilia.
Aurora? Lilia? Maybe Aurora, Lilia? Something that's off the... what you would expect.
Faramis could also just, if you're overly obsessed with staying alive, Faramis would work. But
even Kimmy's still open, right? So
yeah.
Oh,
Ruby right now.
That's a Ruby again.
XP.
Oh,
Eve,
I
alright.
see.
Not
Okay.
bad.
Eve got a little bit of a little minor buff, by the way, on
Not bad,
her
not bad.
ability. So she does do a little bit of extra damage now, and will be side.
That's the big question.
No, you keep them guessing, right?
I think you want to use it just to keep yourself safe because that means you're gonna be in a very dangerous spot and every single member of Twisted Minds will be diving in, so you'd want to at least place the real world manipulation in a favorable position for everyone.
Pick up right now, so
Very aggressive on the Haji right here.
it's almost in a sense of he takes that veterancy and experience and shows it in the mages that he likes to pick up right now. So they have control of this first turtle. They're gonna fight it out.
Yeah, very good control. Lanzu is very aggressive on the Haji right here on the front. He's not letting Haji in. That's gonna be first blood for Lanzu. And look at that. Turtle, they're even gonna let it go. They're gonna take that turtle, get that kill. Lapu Lapu, the Lancelot's also gone. Oh my goodness, Omega is on a... Oh my god, that was a disaster for him.
And we saw it happen. Him running away, burning the Purify. Once he got under the turret, used the real world manipulation.
Just like you mentioned.
But the last hit from Lanzu was just too much damage. And now he's just doing all this against James one-on-one in the EXP lane. So that's when you know it's such a clean turtle take for Twisted Minds. No single member of Smart Omega was able to find an opening, not even Ryzen.
Yeah, that's when you know the Lapu Lapu is, like I was saying. For me, I was talking about this a lot, even last week. I was like, he's my best XP lane right now. I think he's just so good in the lane 1v1, but then what he provides throughout the early game all the way to the end, where he's also able to tank up so much damage while being able to dish it out. You can see he rushes the War Axe.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Lanzu is going to play with the advantage that he had, and he's going to continue to bull. Most likely James, but then just join these objective fights later on and put enough pressure on Haji.
Roberto kano yau드리게 angang yau드리게 ma farag kami yung puped. Kano ba? Daro na. Oo. Pero ngay đi. Roberto ro. Camera.
Lagyan mo sa ako, dali. Kaya sa sabay ka.
So you know, from there, I'm going to different. Nice. 완전 땅에有动画 이제 마치 마로 지금 한 달이 되는 동안 보내서
Tomorrow, ako sa ano, wala na.
사전에 로봇 디펜더 보다고 선동자가 야기 선아 많이 놓이래라
San 없어.
끝나기
What?
야야야 마음이 안 떠오르고 이거 로봇 놓이래라 Fine. Hả? Số máy sao đấy à?
Quanto che schiolo non fanno? Però professional sono lì che
Kaya sa border di niya sama da ya akong dahil ang yung tao na. Kay player naman.
No. Well, and we go with it. Hey,
Ay, hindi naman.
what the?
Ano may basket? Different. Nares. Daddy Nares. Daddy wala sarap.
Non mai dirò.
No.
Dai.
Qua ra lỗi nè, qua ra này. Đứng ngoài về thôi được không? Đứng là phải rồi, nó phải rồi thôi đâu.
Vai. Vai. Perché?
La puai, curare sale.
Non
Moi sản sinh phải quay chance mà đưa nào vậy nè cái đến bắt tiền kêu của phải à second biên nữa
Net power chưa?
chưa chia ra nó nghe
Em có đi theo tụi tắm tắm là phải không?
ra nó sau khi là đại rồi tiền của moi cái con phải là nó hay thôi rồi vậy assassin hay không mà đâu có tôi
Không phải bị chơi. Đầu tiên tôi là tiếp bài rồi. Hai cái gì?
cái it's me window katanya thủ rồi tamo it's me không 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 rồi it's me vai cái bài sao mà vai vai so ball lên on vai
That's what I saw. Chỉ biết. Nhà mình đi bay đi mình bán tao ra rồi phải.
cái nào
Đang để bạn đang đi làm xanh được là thảo.
đây là đi tàu sao đây được
Còn mấy ngày mà sao nhà vậy đây? Ồ, cái số một
cái nào bảo tao
phải đi hỏi tốt việc đâu, hay gì đâu. Đấy, bạn mua đạn rồi tập lại. Ai nói là
ai được cái đúng bên ngoài cái đó không phải
không ai đúng vào. It's for your ang lên. Kaya poi, oh, busy, meeting mo sa mali ni.
đó
Yeah.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. Ultras deployed. Said right on the daughter at night.
Hey, the thing. 我回来吧。呢個係我哋呢個，in the man 咯。做咩我少？啊，咪基本上一啲。OK，始終我始終。你是不是這個嘢？快了。哎，很多。我們倆都繞。可以，這個走，差不多。我明白了，對。謝謝。反正只是要嘛。Hello. Anh có tuần ngày anh có tuần ngày ngày nào từ tuần. Được chứ. Tao cái nó. Ni bữa nay này. Anh ra. Thì đấy. Em sợi áo. Em biết số mình này. Em được phản ứng một chút. Biết bị sao đâu. Cho nó to lên xong rồi. Hello. Ai cơ hả? Đi đâu chứ? Hello. Invece dobbiamo vedere noi cose. Scheriamo per non sai chi è da piccolo. Magari la guarda. Em không đâu thì đâu. What the fuck?
Matagal na. Porto Gandera one. Engelada. Play nine. Manalo ire. Rồi tôi lại lột thao à. Let's do the ego. Cái là tôi kỳ rồi cái rồi. Rồi. Mà đó. Mira, me lo diciendo. Mismo. Pero mira Castro, tú dicen yo. Pero mira Castro. No. Mira, no, ya voy. Các thứ ấy như là và cháu ăn nhà này nè. Không sao. Yung kanya mo daw.
Mai, sino tayo na dapat kailan naman rin? Ayos. Aga. Magpag. Okay na.
Kaya, Funcine troppo. Tu dimmi che da quella. Questo è la one sangue. Sarà non mi faccio. Non mi è troppo. Devo che fai? Darwin. Hello. Dai, no. Il debito. Mucho no. Anche kai le io che da lì to. In ci le va. In però to ai di fatto di fatto di fatto di no to tema. Ai di fatto di. Ah, sta favore. Mo di fatto di. Non vi le trattare. No. And then
Ce la vedo io.
down respect the family. Go by and love. So taking why is this for the
System.
group si babla? Ayaw ka ha.
From Kanda Papa.
Mas harang na sa
Cover.
group babla पता नहीं वो ऐसे साल की सुंदर है लेंस फॉर की कैनन सुंदर है सेकंड स्क्रीन सुंदर है चलो यार ये का कैनन का खाते बिक्सन आगा कैनन का ये रो का वाला इनमें वो ये उनका खाते नहीं है इसका
Yeah.
Liliana ya my spell be 100% होएगा अपना on a 50% होगा estimate why everything is going estimate on viral direct episode Cool. Don't sound any Hey, by the way, when I first shoulder big. Hello guys, hello guys. Home dia lugar, ayo ya manta.
Let's take a straw.
Flashing more brightness, the enemies fall like rain. Lose myself.
You're sa kuya. Kinakabahan. Pahinga ka na ito kung pahinga. I think you were by Gilakay na naman. Gila, yan siya na ba yun? Nakakadal yun. Kaya na yun. Naiiyak. Ano ba yun? Ikaw niya. Practice na ako. Pero pa siya. Ay, kawura pa yung tamdin ako. Kung pinkan sa liwa siya ako nasa.
Jadi Pakistan मुझे हमसे ना
Ako, pagkaw na.
शायद था मुझे
Welcome to Fogo Legend.
मुंबई तक तो बड़ा लगता
5 seconds to
और आगे एक शीशा था
smash them.
किट bomba रो शाम सारा तेरा मारे
Turkey na bro. Russia. Ano naman Turkey? Di sana mundo.
Team secret रशिया वाला बोला रशिया रो ना टर्की का
Turkey na mundo.
तरी रशिया ने
Saka zombie rin sa. Na yung ano. Yeah, pagkano mga. Ano. Hindi yan naman dito.
Ay
Kana kita sa yan.
para कुछ का ठीक हो गए ने माये हजार कौन सा 6 minute नाशना
Yes.
They're not judged for
some feeling your leg
Kada ka pa pero.
sorry सब करे
Yan na po guys. Yeah, that's how. Nahiwiyam sa akin. Ako nga. Sabi ka sa akin. Ay, that's what. Irana sa kita ka. Mata naman. Não. É. Ando yan. Namilit ko dyan. Hindi na ako. Namilit ko eh. Kaya masih may ayaw din eh. Hindi na rin. Okay.
して知らんおふら。Makajalo, ikut. Oh. Patrick, what happened? What happened? What happened?
Saya may yang tao. May kaya. Jadi pwede na ako ulit. Kaya sila. Ano yung Next ko ulit ang gabi. Ano? Sige. Ano ba ka? Nagagawa. Yun. Ganun pare. Gapo kaya. Kasi nagagutan mo yung dami. Anong panahon yun naman yun? Wow. Siyempre. Oh my God. 아니, 이제 보이지? 깜찍, 깜찍. Hiç istemezdim. Yarın. Pero Viragan. No more the difference. No more Kagura. Oh, ito. No more drop से तुम्हारे तो सलवारी तो नाम है होता फिर वो तब भैया देखो टूर्नामेंट आड़ो को रो देना क्या नाम छोड़ रहा नहीं साग जा गया हमारे एकदम
Yeah, sure thing with that. Oh.
Do you love me? Do you do I think Hindi si tabi na niya wait daw reason yung pura kan yan tong kata ang banlo yun
Ama xong cho mẹ bảo.
tao ninh mo bài này tao
That falls on his face. But good with the bottom.
Daos propose ka ba
My one. That brilliant.
nasay na mimigyan ba hindi mo niwat pa
My time. On. Hi.
mi cầu rồi bro
Đi chú nó tông đi chứ. Tôi rồi à bây giờ đâu.
okay bro mi budi lai channel se budi 생각 거의 공동무사 위시 보이 전다고 이랬지 에로페 홈에로
Đâu thế?
잘 성천도 가 사나야 나봐 이제 트리아웃래 눈 림보인도 이제 이노
Lùi ra rồi.
어이 어이
No.
이